good 2026 and that God is leading you so far. Today I wanted to share a verse with you all, and it's about speaking kind words and encouragement to others. It says, anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. For me, that means giving people compliments and cheering them on because we all need it. And also, why shut up about something when you see someone doing something great? It doesn't take that much effort to say something or write something. So yeah, just be a light in the world and always encourage others. Also, this is a bit random, but how I was thinking this entire week, how do you punish a little baby? Like if a little toddler who can barely speak is crying on the ground, like bad, and stomping and making a fuss in public. Honestly, I was thinking in the moment, I was like, I would probably just walk away and just let the baby come because you shouldn't be doing that. But then I was like, like what would be better? I thought of two things. So first thing is, well, I don't believe in gentle parenting, but I don't believe in spanking babies and being like super hard on them. But I was like, somebody said pray with your kid and tell them you're having like hard emotions. Let's pray about it and ask God for strength. That's cute. That's cute. Or the other one saying that they're such a beautiful soul and that beautiful people shouldn't be acting like that. That you're a child of God and you're a loving person and you have joy, so you shouldn't be acting this way. And if they don't listen, then maybe just leave them crying. Because what are you gonna do? Like pick the baby up and drag them and then they're just gonna cry with you dragging them. Last video I was cleaning while talking and that was really fun for me. So let's do it again. Oh, and something else to do with little kids is I am making a baby app for toddlers. Well, because a lot of people who know me closely know that I love kids. I think they're so cute, they're the best. And for my future kids, I want them to have something that's like tailored towards them that you can easily click on instead of searching on YouTube or stuff like that. So then I decided to develop one. So far, it's going well, and I have like a ton of different sections. One of them is affirmations for babies, Bible stories for babies, but they have age ranges on the Bible stories because some of them are a little bit more complex to understand. And then inspirational quotes for mothers because I hear that a lot of parents or like a lot of mothers unfortunately feel a little bit discouraged parenting. So I think that'll be good. My friends and I actually have a plan of synchronizing, like having kids together. I highly doubt it's gonna work, but hopefully it does. Here's the plan. I'm older than them by a bit, so Janae's 2 years younger than me. So when I have my first kid, she's probably not gonna want to have kids yet. So me have my first kid, second kid we synchronize it. So then I have my second kid and she has her first kid with me. And then third kid, hopefully Ania comes along. That's my other friend. She has her first kid while I am on my third kid and my other friend's on her second. That's a crazy plan and it's probably not gonna work. I'm not even gonna lie. We may just forget about it, but that's what we thought of. We've been singing it for like a year. So yeah, I'll show you guys. But when I was younger, my grandma used to tell us as kids, don't touch stop putting your hands on her car. And I was like, it's just fingerprints, grandma. I didn't tell her that, but I was thinking, it's just fingerprints. And now, as I'm getting older, I'm like, okay, I don't like fingerprints on things. I can now see why she would tell us not to put our hands on the car. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from, grandma. Here's how it looks so far. Honestly, pretty clean. Like, here are the kinds of places that I try and look to clean. I mean, I guess it has a little bit of dust, but I'm gonna try and clean in here and then hopefully it'll be a little bit better. But you know, one thing that people probably don't know about me is that because usually I seem pretty calm, and it's because in a lot of situations, if I don't remain calm, I'm probably gonna get overstimulated. But I'm actually not, I wouldn't say my personality's calm. I'm more energetic than calm. A lot more energetic than calm. Because like in my videos, I don't really seem that way. I just seem like normal, pretty chill. Siblings are such a blessing because sometimes when my brother's at work, I would message him and I'd tell him, Hey Chris, can you please get me a sweet treat? Because if you didn't know, not all of my siblings are in Barbados. So he's the only one I can really message for a sweet treat. I'll just be like, hey, can you get me a sweet treat? And most of the time he will say yes. But yeah, I love Chris, and I love E, and I love Jordan. I love all of my siblings. And look, this is me when I was just a little baby, and then that's me in my aunt's hand. That's my big cousin. That's my brother right here. That's my other cousin. That's my sister, and then that's my other brother. He looks very sad in this photo, but yeah. That's it. I have all of my tennis rackets. I have 3 rackets. One of them I started out with, the other one I got, and then this one I got last before I quit. I barely used it, but it's so good. I used to play tennis 3 times a week. I was never that great, I can't lie, but it was really fun, and I met a lot of friends there. What do you guys think? Do you guys think having ear piercings is a sin? Because I got my second piercing a little bit ago, and before I did, I searched up Bible verses to see if it was a sin or not. And one verse said that you shouldn't pierce your skin for the dead. I'm not piercing my skin for dead people. I mean, no. Some denominations of Christianity, they don't pierce their ears. And I think that's fine. I guess you should go by your conviction. But for me, that verse wasn't applicable. I mean, I'm not piercing my skin for dead people. And then there's another verse saying that somebody was glorious with their piercing. So then I was like, okay, so God says it like it's something glorious then? So it's not bad? After my research, I found it wasn't bad. Guys, here's a book that I'm reading this year. I'm trying to read this entire thing this year. So far, I've only read 3 pages, but I'm gonna keep pushing. It's called Hinds Feet on High Places by Hannah Hurnard. And there's another one, wait. Basically, it's like a series that they have of Christian books. I read this one, and it was so good. I dare say it changed my view about a whole lot of things in life. It was just really good. I loved it. So far, this is so good. And something they said in it really stood out to me. They said that you should not plant the weed of impatience in your heart, but that you should, when you're waiting on God's promises, you should have acceptance with joy, because impatience causes problems. I recommend this book. I have a lot of books that are pretty good. I was saying I haven't gotten to read all, but a lot of these books are really good. I mean, I guess Shakespeare is really good. I read those for school. I'm excited to read this one though. Evangelism by Fire by Reinhard Bonnke. Oh my goodness. But I'm trying to take it step by step, because if I start reading 2 books at one time, I'm not gonna finish any probably. The Case for Christ, I know that's very popular. I should get to that sometime. And yeah, that's really fun. Ooh, one more thing. To Kill a Mockingbird is a great book. That is good literature. Oh my goodness, it was really good. I learned it for school, and I read it probably 2 times just independently for myself. And it's really interesting. Kind of sad, but I like it. I keep the book right next to my bed so that I remember to read it. Sometimes I bring it out with me and then forget to read it. So I think this is the best place. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. I pray that God continues to bless you all, and that you continue to seek the truth of Jesus Christ. Have a good week or weekend.